kicked out? Hi everyone, welcome back to walkthrough of the Dragon Age the Veilguard, and this is Gamey Latte. If you hear my sound is a little bit strange today because I got a flu. I got a flu shot, but I still got flu, so it's like a minor flu. I still got symptoms, but I'm fine, I'm okay. I was also in the trip to Florida and I get this. My own one! I know, but yeah, I went to Orlando to the Universal Studio and got a lot of stuff. I have to say, I love the place, and it was definitely one of the places I recommend someone if you got time and you are fans of Harry Potter, you're definitely going to be there, and it's really give you magic experience. But yeah, that's not the topic for today. I know we are not talking about Harry Potter, even though I heard the news that they are working on Hogwarts Legacy 2, and I was really looking forward to it. But today we are going to continue our trip in the Dragon Age the Veilguard, and we were just finished our first chapter, basically the guide quest from last episode, and this time we were literally stuck in the rift. Varric is really damaged. He lost his Bianca. I have to say, the last episode was really traumatizing for me. If you don't know what happened, you can check down my last video, but it was traumatizing. And I cannot believe we were walking on the ground barefoot. That's so strange, I have to say. So apparently we can doing transformation right now. I'm really not doing this, and I know we can collect some reward. We kicked out? So it's like a wall drop? Oh, it's because I got this purchase of the stuff. Oh, we can change everybody's clothes apparently. Interesting. So basically at the first as Rook, we can choose all our gear. So I'm Rogue. Apparently even though there's lots of like weapons we can select, but most of them is of course locked. And that's really purchased one. Oh, that's awesome. Sif. Okay, so as Rogue we have a big sword and smaller sword. That's only for appearance. I feel like one day if we get all of the stuff we have, maybe we can have like one single episode to show all of appearance you could get from the game. I'm more into this Fallen Kingdom set. Is really give you this exact experience. Empty. Oh, we get more clothes. So this one is what we have, like a jumper's jumper. I still cannot believe we are barefoot. I mean, this is 21st century. It feels a little bit strange unless you were walking around in your own apartment. Worn laser. Oh, that's a basic set. Rev's robe. Apparently it's Elven. It looks like Elven too. Healing spells. That's Elven too. I feel like it's too much when you just start. But I'll give it a try now. Just because I purchased the package and I feel like maybe I should give it a try to use it. I don't know why we can't change Varric. That makes me worried about it because, as I said, we are still stuck in the rift. I don't know if Varric really survived or not. Hopefully they won't trick us this time. But I'm really going to explore this place. We are going to find where's Harding, but the first thing is a floating book. Introduction to the Lighthouse. As is before, it's like we can get a little story about. I really love this part. Actually, I spent lots of time reading all those context after I finished the story of the Dragon Age. It's really charming. I really like this part. So apparently we can collect the story as usual through this kind of book library. But yeah, as I said, we need to find Harding in this place. She should be somewhere nearby. This looks like a small living room, I would say. A small library, or... It looks like we are going to stay in here for a quite a long time, because this looks like our base, to be honest. I don't know, because like in the Dragon Age origin, we changed our base at first, right? I don't like when you standing on the furniture. I don't know if that's a good design or I hate it. But yeah, this walking barefoot drive me nuts, I have to say.
Whoa.
I don't know. I feel like it's not too much wow than when I first time see Raw.
You're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little?
Still, I feel like the texture of skin is relatively degenerated than the last game, to be honest. Oh, we are level 2 right now. To open the skill screen, we have points available. I should be aware of this, because like every time you need to assign your points to your skill, right? But there's so many points. I don't know. I have duelist, Subtor. That's definitely not me. Oh, so yeah, I'm definitely duelist. I love double blade and fighting directly. That's definitely me. But apparently, all those things is great, because I think we need to start from rogue core. That's what we already have with us. Further to unlock, use your speed to launch a powerful attack from extended dodge. I don't know, cause it's trying to teaching you how to do the skill. It's like a dash dash, and then click on the left side. I don't know. It's really giving me this really old feeling about those old fighting game in the last century. I'm not very sure about if this game is going to working that way, and I won't say I like it. A successful defense, you can now launch a powerful counter attack. That's not. Because this one got like a really dashing skill. That's probably what I want here. So that's passive. Because I didn't read any like walkthrough or something. This is my first time game too. I feel like they make it too complicated. A little bit hard to work on. So apparently the only one I can choose is this one. So I can go this way. Okay, I've used all my points. So it looks like this right now. You know, from my understanding, I always think the simplest game is the best game, to be honest. Not the story, not the storyline, but about the control is like the simplest is always the best. So I'm a little bit worried about this game right now because it seems like it's making too much. Okay, we can explore the lighthouse, we can gather the team in the library table, we can talk to Nev, talk to Harding, so I guess we'd better do some a little bit talk here. Not too exciting, right? So it looks like we were in this space in the Fade, even though we have no idea. Faded note. And by the way, I hate when a game have too much reading. If you try to keep it short. I feel like they're too much. Seriously, too much instruction. To enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. Okay. I mean, seriously, here they even don't want to add an anime of pushing. So is this like a Solus place or Solus temple or something? I'm not very sure about it. Oh, meet face to face. So there you are. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm basically exploring. I want to know in this episode, could we make any progress or something? I'm not very sure about anything right now. I feel like conservatory, and it said is there's time limited quest. Oh,
It wasn't
yeah,
supposed to go
sure.
this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe safer?
Harding, are you doing all right?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone?
I feel like
Anyway,
I always feel
doesn't
like
matter how I'm
Harding is
doing.
very functional.
What
She's
are we gonna
really
do about
practical.
this mess? We were going to go back through the Illuvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
She's even wearing slippers. So literally we are at our own apartment, right? You are trying to tell me that we are at our own apartment or something. I don't know. I feel really... It's a little bit abruptive when we get into this situation. It's not as smooth as in the Inquisition at all. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we've been pushed to here. We've been pushed to here, and I even don't know what's going on. I mean, even an open world, you will need some sort of guidance to really bring you into the story, and I don't feel I get a dining hall. Oh, now I begin to really... So, even though, this space apparently is in the rift, so it's not real, but it's real. It should be in the mental world or something, but we are definitely going to use this as our base. Which is John? Oh, F. Sorry, I forgot. But we are apparently going to use this space as base as in the Skyhold, but apparently it will develop. I know we are going to have the chance to furnish it, but oh, we can talk to Nev.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You all right?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Oh, so we can romance with her. I don't know. I mean, I really like her. Let's see how the romance going.
All right. But I still wish we had a smoother start.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just...
I think I choose
Well-
the wrong one.
Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
Even though she approves, but I feel like that's really like a comforting word rather than really doing something. But yeah, I'm functional too, I'm practical too, but apparently Harding and Nev already take their nest. I don't know, I still feel like it's being really forced into this. Oh, workshop. Of course, we can later craft stuff, weapons in this area. I know. Okay, there's one more statue. I don't know, like if we really falling down from here, what's going to happen? You are dead? Gather team.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
He was in my mind. He invaded my dream. He was in the Fade. To be honest, he's in your mind.
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
More.
I worked with the Veil Jumpers. We study ancient elven artifacts, and we've learned a lot of the history. The ancient elves were so powerful that their artifacts are still dangerous thousands of years later. And they're gods. They might not literally be gods, but I can only imagine how powerful they are.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual, and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now.
I don't know,
You're
because
certain
the
Solus can't use blood
god
magic
is
to affect your
wandering
mind?
outside
I'm
and
not
we
certain
were
of
stuck
anything.
inside.
But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
Yeah.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. Two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
They're worse than Solus. I'm not very sure about that one. The escape. No, definitely not our fault. They are stronger than Solus. I'm not very sure about this one. But I would say they are ours to kill.
They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elving gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus
At
says
least we got
Elganon
target
and Gillinan
right now.
drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two.
One
And
god
they're not
without
just
blighted
powerful, they're
power.
blighted.
Now we got
We need to
two
get
with
out there and
blighted
stop
power.
them.
Just like
good
that.
math.
We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Well, you cannot rush. I will stand with Nev.
If Elganon and Gillinan are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
I know
we
you
only have
cannot make
Solus'
them,
word
any
about
of
all of
them,
this.
really
Let's
happy
go
about
investigate
this.
for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
But I
Fine.
just feel like it's too
The Illuvian led us
bland
here
to...
instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Basically, we just have a little sisterhood tea meeting, I would say. Yeah, and to discuss about, okay, what should we do next? Because, you know, we are stuck in here and we got two more big bosses and need to be fight. It was impressive, I have to say. I miss Cassandra, I miss Leviana. What should I say? I shouldn't complain too much. I know. 3 meetings face to face under the sky. So apparently I have already figured one pair. Oh, there's lots of other doors. But it's not our main target right now. So our main target is really to find the Illuvian room. Where I'm going? I never down there, or did I? No, I find it directly. I cannot believe that. Okay, let's go. Let's do some killing.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlefin.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me.
I feel like she's the main character and we are just
Shall we?
the sidekick.
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying!
And this?
It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife. Irulan.
What are you
You
doing
know
back in
them.
Arlethan?
Oh, of
Long
course.
story.
Isn't it always with you? And did I hear you're going by Rook now?
Nev, this is Strife and Irulan.
I
They're
should
veil
know
jumpers
that.
like me. Experts in elven magic. I worked with them before Harding and Varric recruited me.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm
Wait,
sorry,
wait.
Tarith.
Wait,
It's not your fault.
wait.
Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of
I hope
artifacts
there's
that
a
have been
pause
dormant for
button, but-
centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? Thought you were supposed to stop him. Or did unforeseen complications lead to unforeseen consequences? Again.
Okay, finally paused here, cause I have a question. We choose our faction, right? We chose to be Veil Jumper, so that's how we become here, right? But then we jumped to 3 colleagues, actually. They were Veil Jumpers and they used to work with us. So is that mean like if we choose different factions, we will meet different person or the same person but in the different faction? If someone else is also playing this game, please answer me because I'm really curious about this. Like how they manage this storyline. Like if I'm a Grey Warden, I'm sure I'm going to meet Grey Warden here, not Veil Jumpers. But are they the same person? Won't that be too? I don't know. Let's go on. Let's see what's going on here. I really want to say don't blame us. Still mad about the man. I don't want to say we tried. I don't want to joke around we did, sort of.
Will you let it go? Yes, the map was destroyed, but everyone walked out of there alive.
I told you to wait.
If I'd waited for you to make a copy, people would have died.
So you ran off on your own, and now we've lost the only way of navigating back to that site. We lost the work put into it, everything we uncovered, and everything we hadn't.
Solus's ritual. You stopped
Oh,
it?
I totally forgot
guy's
her
not ripping itself apart
backstory.
anymore,
I
is it?
have to
All
say,
right, you stopped Solus. So why is Arlethan neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mithalanast. 2 of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanuris, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
Of all the ancient things to unearth, of course it had to be 2 of the Evanuris, and of course it had to be you that unearthed them.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil Jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right, you get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, you're injured. Stay here with the Veil Jumpers.
It's a headache. I'll be fine.
I know you want to help, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
All right. Just watch your backs.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
okay, I can understand what she said. Thank you. But yeah, I kind of ignored about the background story because To be honest, I really didn't read it carefully. Before that, I received a comment says they feel like this game is have this really put in your mind integrity and it's not quite acceptable for them. Which I was at first, I feel like a little bit minor of tweaking of the storyline, but I really didn't pay too much attention of it. But now I begin to feel like you can see my old computer really trying hard here. But I can begin to feel like, yes, a little
Never
bit.
been to this part of Arlathan before.
Oh, that's begin to
This
feel
fog's
like,
strange.
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted
familiar.
a little bit.
We're probably going to stop it here. I know in this episode is really not too much happened, but actually a lot happened too. I just trying to finish it here because like I feel like the chief, I will call him chief because apparently he acting like a chief. So the chief of the wheel jumper is blaming us. We lose everything, and all the progress is only because we're trying to save people's life. And on the other side, the girl, she said thank you because we literally saved her life. It's a huge conflict, and I kind of agree what the chief said because like you cannot directly see all the efforts of people putting through for progress. Maybe because I'm working, you're working for some projects related to lots of people's efforts. So I can know, like, if at the end you just push the table, say, okay, we call this terminated, and everybody's effort is just going to wash away. And sometimes it's even heavier than person's life. I don't say personal life is not important. I don't see that. Don't misreading me. But I mean, I can understand what he's saying, and I can also understand the emotion she's bearing. So yeah, it's a little bit interesting at the end, but not anything else. But this map is really giving me this refreshing flavor of the crossroad. You know that forest, right? So I'm really looking forward to explore it in the next episode. So we are going to find Bellara Luther. Even though I don't know what she's doing, I don't know who she is, and I really don't care of her. To be honest, I even care more about Nap. But still, if you like my company or love my videos or anything, you can always leave a like or comments or subscribes to let me know your feeling and supports. But thank you for watching. See you next time.